So there was a stealth fix today that seems to make Duriel farming much easier. So we don't care about World Tier 3. When we go to World Tier 4, the 300 chest used to give 3 living steel. And sometimes it could crit and drop like 5 steel. They changed this. Now the base drop is 5. And it has a chance to crit for 5 extra. So we can do some math on that. But that is a hell of a lot better. And it takes, I believe, 10 steel to do 1 Duriel attempt. And then all the other Helltide chests grant 1, and so that's like really bad for like the 250 mystery chests, but it's a little bit better for the 75 chests. So for example, let's say like the average player with an average build can open, I don't know, 300 chests per run. Before, you were pretty much getting, and let's say the chance to crit is, I was going to say 25%, but before it was much worse than 25%. But it seems like people are critting way more often now. People are saying that they're getting the 10 drop instead of the previous 5 drop way more often. I think I got the 5 drop before like once ever, and people are critting way more often. So let's just make something up. Let's say before the chance to crit was 10, even though I think it was lower than that. And now let's say the chance is 25 or something, 1 in 4. And people were opening 3 chests before. So before, you were opening, so you get 3, 3, and 3, and then 1 out of 10 times you'd get an extra 2. So that adds 0.2 to each one, right? So we get 0.6. So every run you get 3, 3, and then 0.6. So you get what, 9.6? My math is right. Blizzard math here might have it wrong. So you have a 10% chance to get 2 extra. So I would add 0.2 to each one 3 times, which is 0.6 is 9.6, right? So now what you're going to get is you're going to get 5, 5, and 5, but also every time you have a 25% chance to get 5 more. So 1/4 5, which is what, 1.25 times 3, which is 3.75. So what would that be? 18.75. Double check the math there, but you're essentially getting double. So if you're really, really cooking, you can get more than 3, depending upon when the Helltide launches. And if you log over to other alts, the cinders actually stay, and you can go spend them on your alts. So you can actually get way more. You can actually get way more than 3 chests per Helltide. But you can see that the overall drop rate has essentially more than doubled, because it seems like the chance to crit has also increased, and the magnitude of the crit is way higher, including the increased base drop. So this should be an incredible increase. And now if you're pretty familiar with how Helltide works, I have a video a million years back about exactly how it works, and you know how the chests reset at the top of the hour. You're actually getting probably at least 2 Duriel attempts per single Helltide, and before you were barely getting 1. So it's a pretty nice hot fix by Blizzard, and yeah, I think people are going to be cooking now.